Rick and Crystal with the Rick and Crystal Show.
Hello everybody. This is Rick from the Rick and Crystal Show, and I wanted to show you a little game room tour for our puppies, and Kitty will cooperate. This is the rolling score. It's really a lot of fun. You can light it up, put lights on there. That's what I've done. It has the two buttons right here. You push them. There we go. Let's do the one player. My dog likes this. Jasmine likes it. She loves it. There we go. And here's our big screen TV. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna look at the Casino-cade. The Casino-cade. This is Crystal's favorite game. Nobody wanted us to buy this. Everybody hated it on the channels, but I think it's a lot of fun. And if you listen to this, it's got background noise, like you're in a casino. I mean, it loops, you know, but really cool. And Crystal has her little, those little hair dolls I got her a couple years ago. There's the guy from North Korea, and everybody knows who that guy is. There's the mini that we bought. We couldn't get the full size at Sam's because they wouldn't match the price online. This is over a year ago. They just gave us a bunch of runaround, you know. So we bought this from Sam's. It was $1.99, and we got coin ops, so we put one of those little dongles in there. It was about $80 from Amazon. It's got every game you can think of, like the mid '90s, you know. Super Nintendo, Sega, NES, Commodore, Atari, arcade games. It's got a ton of games on it. It's got 2 versions of Earthbound. My favorite game. Here's Tempest. This is one of the first games we bought. I did the light up buttons. That's about all I did on it. I just love Atari, you know. This is Asteroids. I played that at the bowling alleys and pizza places when I was a kid in the 70s. Here's Ridge Racer. I think we bought this off Target or Best Buy, one or the other. And I upgraded the speakers with a subwoofer and a little speaker. I love this. It's under $40 for that computer setup, and the bass is just incredible. I mean, that's a no-brainer upgrade. We did the foot pedals, and this is the Legends Pinball. Love it. This is one of our favorite tables. I don't have my lights on. Let me turn those lights on. Turn your lights on, Rick. Okay, there we go. We gotta do our lights at the top. Love the lights at the top. But yeah, we've got 150 tables on there. Well, all that At Game sells, right? For the HD. And really love it. It's a lot of fun. There's our fish. There's the 50-inch TV we got in here. Blu-ray player, and we watch YouTube in here. There's my Pong. And there's the Golden Axe. It's on Wrestle War right now. It's got, what's it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games on there. Rarely played. There's my Atari neon sign. It looks dynamic when, in person it looks dynamic. There's the game room sign we got from our youngest son last year. Bill's Retro Show, he has the same one too. Yeah, they are bright, Bill. This is my golden tee. I love this thing. It's my favorite. Crystal made me some pads for my hands, and I haven't done a lot. As you can see, I still got some stuff to put up. I've been moving stuff. But I did recess the monitor. As you can see, I recessed it. And what that does, it gives me an arcade feel and a little depth. It's just fun. And you can see it across the room. There's no distortion anymore. You know, we had the problem with this monitor. I haven't upgraded the speakers. I got the speakers and subwoofer to put in there. Just haven't done it. This is the most modded game I have, the Terminator 2. The topper, Evil Genius Entertainment, suggested it from Amazon, which we get. And once we moved it from room to room, I promptly cracked it on the top. Had to glue it back. But this monitor is recessed. And the guns, I took the guns apart like 19K Fox. I put whites inside, painted it black, recessed the cords. It's got the light up buttons. They're red and blue. If they look orange, just showing them on the screen. Light up coin doors, and I raised it a little bit more. I don't know, maybe 4 inches, 5 inches. Here's the Simpsons cabinet, 90s, that we bought. Can't remember where we got this one. It's either Best Buy or Target, one of those places. And then the bedroom, Crystal has Frogger, the tabletop countercade, and of course I have the Pong over here. We have the arcade one-up NBA Jam. I gave that to my youngest son, just never play it, And downstairs, we have our first two games we bought, Pac-Man and Mortal Kombat, about $300 a piece at Walmart. They're taken apart. I don't know if they'll ever get back together. I have so many containers of parts and wiring and everything. And our Marvel pinball machines down there. Arcade One Up helped us last year, replaced about everything inside, but I'm just fed up with it. Tired of messing with it, trying to get it to work again. It's down there. I mean, they could be projects, but I don't have the drive right now, honestly. Now, my conclusion on this, because that's why you're tuning in to see what the heck Rick thinks, right? Because I'm just a guy out here. Here's my thoughts. I'm 60 years old. I'll be 61. I worked my whole life, truck driver and factory work. And when I was younger, I worked for 10 years as a cook and a baker. And, a lot of good experience, got a lot of good knowledge. But I was mostly a truck driver. I worked with my hands. And I've got arthritis in my hands and my back, and you know how arthritis is. One day it hurts here, one day it hurts there. And the pain pills they give you have all kinds of unintended side effects, so I don't take them. I take over-the-counter pain pills. You start to understand what all these old people are talking about. They don't have the get up and go they used to have, and their energy level just isn't the same. I mean, yes, being retired, not working, you have the time to do things, but you have to remember you're not 25 or 30 anymore. You just don't have that 25-year-old body and hands and back. And if you're like me, you got a house and a car and a wife and dogs, and you got all this stuff. And we have 5 grown sons. We try and hang out with and see occasionally. But if I could do this over again, what would I do? I would buy the Golden Tee. I would buy the pinball machine and the casino-cade, and that's it. Honestly, that's it. That's enough. I wouldn't decorate everything with lights and all this stuff. And I haven't gone out like some guys. Some guys just, I've got everything you can think of on the wall. I've seen their game room tours. It's like, good grief. I watched this one guy. He collects those figurines. I mean, it's an awesome hobby. It is, But, oh my goodness, the price he pays for these things. Wow, and the same thing happens to him. When he gets some of these things, he's paying thousands of dollars for, many hundreds of dollars. There may be a defect here or there, and you're like, it's like when we buy this arcade one-up stuff, it's like, well, you got to mod this or that doesn't work, or it's like, good grief, man. I already paid, $400, $500, $600 for this. Shouldn't it work? I don't know. I'm not hating on arcade one-up. I love them. They got us into this hobby during COVID, but that's the other thing. See, it's not COVID anymore. If you guys are like me, I got other hobbies. I enjoy the Civil War. I enjoy reading. I enjoy watching the news, staying what's going on around the world. And I have a train set I built last year. I took it apart. It's in the basement. I can put it back together. There's a lot of stuff I like doing outside, landscaping, remodeling the house. I'm trying to get this stuff done before I get too broke down or I can't do any of it, But that's all I wanted to tell you guys. All this stuff, it's great, but is it practical? Do I use it? Do me and Crystal a couple times a year? Yeah, we'll come in here and just be in one of those fun moods, and or we'll have kids or family over or something. But usually, really, it's the same games. I mean, my oldest son and his wife play Terminator 2, and some of the guys will play the Golden Tee with me. Crystal and my youngest son's girlfriend, they play the casino-cade. Everybody loves the pinball. Everybody fun has, older people love the pinball. It's funny, some of these young kids do not know how to play pinball. I mean, our next door neighbor, there's a bunch of young guys over there, and we've known them for over 20 years. They don't know how to play pinball. They don't know how to play arcade. I had the arcade cabinet up here with the joysticks and buttons. I had to tell them how to play it, They're used to holding a controller or whatever. It's a different time, a different generation. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would not have bought all these. nut. You know, when you start thinking about how much you pay for it, it's ridiculous. You know, all this money. And I've got 3 machines in the basement downstairs. You know, in our studio, it's like half the basement. I got a studio down there for YouTube videos, and I got a place to work on stuff. And Crystal has one of her Barbie houses down there. But yeah, it's fun. It is, but you really need, like, if my kids were still young and living here, you know, yeah, it'd be a blast. But they're grown, you know, they're grown. They got their own lives, and the games they play are so ultra realistic. It just blows me away. I saw I was at my oldest son's house a couple weeks ago helping another one of my sons work on his truck, and they showed me the games on their TV. You know, they're all digital on his Xbox or PlayStation, whatever the heck it is. They had Wolfenstein 2, and it's amazing. You know, the graphics just blow you away. It's like, wow. You know, for me to get into something like that, it's like, okay, that'd be a full-time hobby, just playing one of those role-playing games. That's not what I want to do. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful when you go out shopping. And just, you know, really remember, this is your money. You work hard for it. And if you're going to buy a game, buy something you're really going to play every day or every couple days. Don't buy something just because some knucklehead on YouTube tells you to buy it. You know, that's been going on for thousands of years. You know, hyping the sale. It's old. It's as old as time. Buy what you want. Buy as many as you want, or buy as little as you want. You know. That's all I got to say, guys. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, you know, by all means, please subscribe. I'm Rick, and we're Rick and Crystal. We're married, and put out these videos every now and then about stuff that, you know, we think is informative and helpful and fun. So, guys, have a good day, and I'll be watching you guys, Evil Genius Entertainment, and Old P-Dubs, and The Game Genie, and 19K Fox, and there's some Bill's Retro Gaming Show, and Rascals Basement, and so many of these other. There's that Fringe guy in Canada I watch every now and then. But there's a lot of these YouTubers out there, just a ton of them. So, you can't forget that Mortal Kombat guy, right? Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.